Hello everybody and welcome back to the cooperative multiplayer. Now, we've almost finished this first field, and chance I did most of the harvesting. I've got a little bit left to do, but the combine is going to struggle a little bit because it is quite steep, and it's not the most powerful combine in the world. So we are saving up for a new combine. Obviously, it's going to be a long time coming because it's just not a cheap thing to buy. But after we've done this field, hopefully we can sleep and hopefully we can do these two. Or maybe just that one, since that one was done first. We'll have to see. Come on, combine. We may have to be pushed. Possibly. We will see. But anyway, yeah, let's have a look here. Let's have a look at the sales, because a new machine appears every hour. That would be absolutely brilliant to have, although it requires 300 horsepower. And yeah, just have the ability to be a seeding unit as well for cover crops and grass. So yeah, that is a good buy. There's actually quite a few things in here which are a good buy. But money is of course the issue. Anyway, to start off with, we just need to get this field finished, and then we can move on. We've got plenty of bales to move as well. If I ever reach the top, I will go to the yard to retrieve a trailer. Now, a chainsaw's going to get a trailer as well, I think, but we do have 2 trailers. Yeah, 2 trailers. And it's good if we have one at the top and one at the bottom. So I will just pop the first one here. And yeah, I know we're not full, but we'll unload anyway. Let's get this corner done. Phew, well, I'm pleased to announce we are pretty much done here because that was slow. Yeah, obviously it's nice to have a combine though. If we had to save up for that as well, it would have been tricky because the only ones in the sale are over £150,000 excluding the header. So yeah, we would have been really, really struggling. Certainly better than nothing. Okay, back up, and then we'll get that tiny bit that's left. And then, well, we can move the bales, or we could just move on to the next month immediately. That way we can continue to use this fabulous slow machine. Not being rude about the mod though, it is a very nice mod actually. It does look extremely good. It's just the machine itself lacks a fair amount of power. So, yeah, it needs an engine boost or something. It's probably absolutely perfect on the flat. It's just as soon as you encounter a gentle incline, it just really struggles. But yeah, it's been great to bring back memories of Farming Simulator 2009 with this machine. Okay, so there we go. That's that done. Hooray! Let's jump into this tractor. We're going to empty the small amount that I did put into this trailer. We could do with a bigger flatbed, but we can convert the crone trailers into firebeds, so that is a way of doing it. Although, if we load them up and then bring all the bales back here, we'll have to then load them up again to sell them. I don't know if it's worth just making a small stack in the field. And here we have the rest of it, so we can get our grand total for that field. We can find out exactly what we've got from that first field, if I can find the trigger properly. I know it's a side tip and it is trying to do something. Let me just do this properly. There we go. Yeah, so from... Well, I call it field number 1, but actually that is kind of only half harvested, because the other half is canola. Blimey. What have I done? Let me try that again. It's not full, it can't be. Chainsaw's going to give it a go, because I know he did unload with it last time, no problem at all. For me, it tipped, but nothing came out for some reason. Yep, exactly the same thing. Same problem for both of us. Ah, oh dear. Let's try a different tractor. See if this one can do it. Ah yeah, this one does actually specify the tip side as well, so that's a good sign. Oh my goodness me. Okay, well we're tipping that way and it's coming out that way. Well, as long as it comes out, it's all good. Wow. So we'll know in future about the tractor, the full tractor for whatever reason cannot tip that trailer. Now, had some comments about this. Some people didn't like the slouching front loader, so what we would do is, well, I'm feeling quite strong today, so I'm just gonna try and pull it back onto its, onto its poles or posts or whatever they are. There we go. Hopefully that satisfies those who are upset about it. Right, okay, so, yeah. Obviously it's not a two-person job moving those bales, so we really are waiting for the next harvesting month. These are my new running shoes. You can probably tell I'm quite a bit faster when wearing them. Yeah, so Chainsaw is just clearing this area. But what we really need is a spreader, because we need to spread lime. And you naughty game, that was your cue to put a spreader in the sale. Although, actually, there's been a few changes here. Many things have vanished. So it looks like it's having a bit of a shake-up, bit of a freshen up. But yeah, we need to, well, I think we need to move on to the next month. Well, good morning everybody. It was a very wet night, but thankfully it's dry now. So this means that we can check the sale, which is always our priority, and then we can hopefully start harvesting. So where were we? We were here. So there is a roller. We do actually have a roller now, but there is a roller, which is a pretty good buy. We might get that. There is a header for a combine, but there's not a combine to go with it. Oh. Good grief, that opens up opportunities. If we could get a 600 horsepower tractor for £47,000. That is definitely one to keep an eye on. As for everything else, well, there is a front loader if we need it. But yeah, no spreader. Okay. Like I said, we'll keep an eye on things. So it looks like actually this field is ready as well. But I'm going to do the canola, because then we can join that field together. Everything's going to get done. It doesn't even matter which order we do it in. But I do want to get that field done. So let's go and make a good start. Okay, so yeah, this 600 horsepower quad track, we need to get it. We really do need to get it. It's actually 40,000 because we don't need to pay for the upgrade. There are free upgrades for whatever reason. I don't know why there are, but there are. So £40,000 is pretty much what we need. Where's it gone? There it is. 41,107. And really, the only way we can do that is... There's no straw. I thought it was dropping straw. Yeah, trees. Trees are the only way to get to that money before it falls out the sale. So I need to find, you know, those really, really good trees. I think it's redwood trees. There's a really good tree there actually, but that is a pine tree, but it's still very, very good. We need to get that, but not a deadwood tree. Oh, I'm still got my sprinting shoes on. Blimey, I've still got my sprinting shoes on. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, that's a good tree. And that's a good tree. Two together. Yeah, the red pine I meant, not redwood. Okay, so, same thing as always. We're not going to time-lapse cutting them all up because it's just really hard to watch in a time-lapse. But I will show cutting the trees down and, of course, selling them. So there's the first one. It's nice actually, there's a good clearing, no excessive flowers or weeds, but yeah, the flowers really, because they're so pretty. Look at them. Yeah, so with just these two alone, that should be, I would like to think, £15,000 or so. We have 9,000, so we don't have to go too far to get to 41. Well, I know the chainsaw's in there somewhere. Just an orange thing moving. Here we go. Oh, that is a good tree. That is a seriously good tree. And actually, there's another one here. That's a pine, though, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Wow. This feels so destructive. But it is big money. Okay, so I'm going to now process these. We'll get all the branches taken off. And yeah, that gives you a very good idea of why I'm not going to time-lapse it. You can barely see a thing. And I will see you in, well, for you, in the video in 2 seconds' time. Well, it didn't go as planned. I got the red pine on, but as soon as I did the other one, I was pruning and it deleted the entire tree, which it's done before. And yeah, so I never got the pine tree. And the other half of the red pine has gone very, very strange, and I cannot prune it at all. That's why there's so many branches on here. So there is some seriously good wood in here, but the rest of it is just offcuts I'm trying to dispose of. We finally arrive. So let's see what we've made here. I still think it's going to be very good money, but not as good as it could have been. Oh, okay. So 15,000. Oh, that is very good. It's very good. Right then. So we have 26. We'll have to go and see how Chainsaw is getting on with the harvest. It's just so painfully slow. Yeah, I honestly thought there was a swath of straw there which we could bale, but there isn't. Wow, look at this. It's going to be good money, but we just need something with a bit more oomph. And the oomph combine is not here. What we could do is just literally push the combine. Good grief. Not with this tractor though, because even this one's struggling with the other one. It would get things done faster. I think we might have to just push the combine. As crazy as it sounds, it's just because it's just painful. So I'll bring the cabbed tractor back. And I guess we're going to be, well, we'll have to try it out. Let's just try it out. I'll take this trailer back to the yard. Well, it has to be said, this is helping. It still doesn't go over the maximum 5 miles per hour. That is the maximum the combine will allow you to harvest anyway. But it is still keeping us at that 5 miles per hour instead of the constant trying to shift gears and then you fall back to 1. Well, it's just, yeah, it's very, very slow. It will do it, but it's just slow. This keeps it in the same gear. Yeah, you can put it into manual anyway to keep it in that gear. But I think even then, it still lacks the power. So having just power behind it with the tractor is just helpful. Very helpful. So let's finish this canola field. Let's get it done, and then I can get it all into the silo. Although I'm probably going to have to go to the silo pretty soon, as it's getting heavier. Because yeah, this poor tractor is having to push the combine and pull a heavy trailer. Just going to take this tree down, going to drag it to the sawmill as it is. We only need about £4,000 to be able to buy this new new Taurus quad track, which would be an amazing purchase. So let's just see if this tree is enough. It's going to take me a while to get through it, but once we do, it should be worth it. Okay. Nice. Very nice. We're all strapped on. Let's go. Oh, I knew it. At the last second I realised that little twig has got a collision. How annoying. Here we are. Oh no. Oh no. Doing a wheelie. I can't believe it. I've had a perfect journey. You wouldn't have thought it, but the moment I start the recording, that's when things start to go badly wrong. There. Right, now we just need to make the turn and then we'll collect the money. Good grief. I think we've made it. On 2 wheels. But we've made it. Nice. Perfect. So let's get into here. Let's have a look at the other stuff as well. Yep, nothing for us. Nope. So it's just going to be this. Keeping it all standard because we can get free upgrades. And there it is. The 9370. Let's go and upgrade it. Let's get 600 horsepower. We'll do a full customization actually. But yeah, the bank account is back down to 1800. But as soon as we have a cultivator that can actually fit this, we're going to be laughing. If only we could find a combine for this sort of money. It's going to be tricky. Right. Of course we do need to repair it as well, although that might have to wait. Well, we can afford it. Yeah, let's make it perfect. Okay, we have £22 left. But yeah, 600 horsepower. Wheel setup, I was quite happy with the way it was. Yeah, there we go. We'll put some weights on the front. Beacon lights, of course. monitor, whatever, yeah. Quick hitch. Possibly, we'll probably take it off again. Okay. Oh, of course, yes, you need the money to actually, yeah. Okay, so you need the money in the bank account to be able to make the customization, but it doesn't cost you anything when you do it. Bit of a funny situation, but yes, we essentially do have a 600 horsepower tractor here, at least when we have the money. So, how's Chainsaw doing? Just finishing off, great, and then it's been nice to see the end of this field, because my goodness, it's been slow. And there we go, the end of the canola harvest. So that is the only canola field we have. But yeah, one thing's for sure, we have to get enough money together in the next 10 months, 11 months for next year to get a bigger combine. It shouldn't be too difficult, I think we'll be able to do it. But anyway, let's go and take this to the silo and we'll get our totals. We still haven't got the total for the oats actually. So in it goes. Good to see it working now. Marvellous. So our totals are, for that one big field which has been split into two, 23,425 litres of canola and 25,035 litres of oats. Very, very good. And of course we still have this field of oats here for this year, so that'll be in the next episode. Until then though, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.